Have you ever thought what it could be like to be a police officer in pursuit of someone? How do you think police would handle a man impersonating an FBI agent? Do you think police would treat a state representative stop for DUI differently? If you want to see the craziest cop videos on the planet, we have it all for you on Beyond the Badge. Number 8. Carjacking suspect chased down.
Keep those hands up! Hands are up!
A carjacking suspect was chased down and arrested after allegedly abducting a Wisconsin woman in her own car. The victim was sleeping in her vehicle at a truck stop when she woke up to a stranger driving her car. Can you imagine how scary that must have been for the woman? She probably figured she was having a nightmare and it wasn't real. The suspect allegedly told the victim he was driving her car because of a conspiracy and that people wanted to kill them, so he was saving her. After hearing that, she must have really thought she was dreaming. Authorities arrested Kyle Wagner after stopping the stolen vehicle during a wild chase.
Can somebody go check on the victim? She was requesting water, if anybody has water. Thank you. Jesus.
Which you can see in the dash cam video. Number 7. FBI agent chasing Florida corruption complaint ends up locked in patrol car.
That'll work.
You run your body cam?
I am now, because I don't know how legit you are at the moment.
It's okay. Special Agent Hatton. The FBI.
Okay.
You got that on body cam?
After coming into deputies who suspected his identity was false, an FBI agent investigating a complaint about police corruption in rural Northwest Florida was handcuffed in the back seat of a patrol car. The event began when Special Agent Alex Hatton traveled from Panama City to Carabel to inquire about a ticket issued by the Franklin County Sheriff's Office to a notable businesswoman, but then withdrew from the courthouse. Hatton and the deputies got into a roadside brawl, which was captured on body cam video.
You have a
I'm not
driver's
gonna
license
show
on you,
my
sir?
driver's license.
He's refusing to give us 27 at this time, Franklin.
Hatton screamed for cool air and pleaded to be let out of the cruiser throughout the 6 minutes he was imprisoned.
Open the door. I can't breathe.
Sir, I can't open the door. You're being detained right now.
Hour-long event occurred at a parking lot in a seaside fishing village 45 miles southwest of Tallahassee. Hatton hurriedly organized an interview with Deputy Rolf Gordon to discuss the ticket he'd issued a few weeks before. But the debate veered off course when Gordon began to fear Hatton wasn't a true government agent. The agent's vehicle tags did not match the expected government agency. His name was found on a terrorist watch list after his driver's license was checked. He was finally taken into custody. Number 6. Woman arrested for allegedly pulling gun on McDonald's worker.
Out of the car! Put it in park!
Who are you yelling at? Who are you yelling at?
Right here. Hands on the hood.
Yelling at?
Hands on the hood.
Who you yelling
Do you have a
at?
gun?
A woman allegedly pulled out a gun on McDonald's employees, all after they initially did not give her a free cookie. Amari Bent Hendricks, 24, faces 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without intent to kill and other charges. This all happened at a McDonald's in Altamonte Springs, Florida. Hendricks was at the drive-thru window arguing with one of the employees. She allegedly maintained that she was entitled to a free cookie because an employee did not ask her about a reward program. Hendricks, yelling and irate, argued with the manager and kept arguing even after getting the free cookie.
There's an allegation of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon without the intent to kill.
She allegedly went as far as to pull out a gun. Once Hendricks grabbed the handgun, the manager saw her insert a magazine into the handgun and rack the slide. The manager heard her chamber around into the firearm. The manager said she feared for her life because of this and backed out of the drive-thru window, out of sight, though she did not remember Hendricks making any direct threats to her. While the McDonald's employees were working to get all the doors locked up, Hendricks parked her vehicle and made her way to the front door. She allegedly got it open because the second employee did not manage to lock it properly. Hendricks then grabbed the employee by his left arm, forces him out of the restaurant, and begins to strike him multiple times. This left him with multiple scratches to his face and neck, though he managed to free himself. Hendricks allegedly told police she argued with staff over not getting a free cookie because she was not asked about the rewards program. Though she admitted owning a gun, she denied pulling it out or making threats with it. Hendricks allegedly said she and one of the employees got into a tussle when she attempted to enter the restaurant. According to cops, they found her gun on the driver's side floorboard. She allegedly asserted she always kept it unloaded without a magazine. Hendricks said she does not know why the firearm was loaded with a magazine in it when police found it. She acknowledged having her gun on her during the physical encounter with the employee. Police claim surveillance footage shows her in the drive-thru holding a dark-colored object similar to the shape of a firearm in her right hand and inserting something into the apparent firearm with her left hand. Anyone can carry a gun in the US, so even when Cookie Monster isn't nice with you, you could shoot him. Number 5. Amazon Deliveryman arrested for drunk driving.
You're still driving up on the curb. You notice that at all?
Yeah, I screwed up.
What was going on?
I just wasn't paying attention.
The following video shows police activity captured on body and dash camera video, which shows a man driving an Amazon delivery in an irregular manner. The van's driver was apprehended and charged with OVI. An unstable motorist on the road was reported to emergency dispatchers.
Do you have any medical conditions or anything?
Depression.
Police discovered the driver of the blue Dodge Amazon van, Conlon Sersig, 31, weaving the car on the road and eventually over a curb. An officer stopped Sersig and noticed a strong odor of alcohol emanating from him and the van. Sersig denied drinking, but according to police, he was arrested after failing field sobriety tests.
I mean, it was all down the road, though. You hit the curb a couple times, didn't you?
Yeah, I was done with my route and I just...
His blood alcohol concentration was 0.284. The legal BAC limit in Ohio is 0.08. Following Sersig's arrest, officers discovered an open bottle of bourbon. It's clear that Amazon fired the driver after the incident and put out a press release stating that such behavior would not be tolerated by any employee of the company. Number 4, arrest of Colorado State Rep Matt Gray.
Turn around and put your hands behind your back.
You think you have probable cause?
Okay.
All right.
Do me a favor. Turn around.
We're done.
Matt Gray, a Democrat, was detained after arriving to pick up his 2 children from an after-school program in Broomfield. Employees at the after-school program stopped Gray, 41, from collecting the children ages 6 and 8.
And I put my children who are in that building right now.
Right.
And people are denying me access to my children, including you. But again, you're just doing your job again.
Because they suspected he was inebriated and phoned his ex-wife to recover the children. When Gray came to transport his children home, the employee who reported him to police said she observed him stumbling, smelt liquor, and his words were rambling.
No.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink at all?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Okay, cool. Any type of substance?
I have anxiety. I have taken medication related to my anxiety.
Okay.
Gray smelled strongly of an unknown alcoholic beverage, according to one police officer. Gray's eyes were bloodshot crimson and shiny, as the officer could see. He also appeared shaky when standing on 2 feet. Listening to Gray speak, it appeared that he was slurring his words and struggling to finish his thoughts.
So that shouldn't be any surprise why we're having this conversation, right?
No, I did this for a living.
Okay, so we're good then.
Well, and I literally, I have a friend who's here who's going to drive me and my children away.
Okay.
I'm not intoxicated. I didn't drive here intoxicated.
Gray refused a breath test to determine his blood alcohol level and a field sobriety test. Gray denied having consumed any alcohol prior to attempting to pick up his children and told police he was experiencing anxiety and a panic attack. Before the cops arrived, Gray called State Senator Faith Winter and requested her to give him and his 2 children a ride. Winter arrived on the scene and informed police that Gray had had a bad day at work and that he had been suffering from panic attacks for the preceding few months, though she did not know whether this contributed to his alcohol consumption.
We respect what you do for the state. That's great. But you can't show up to pick up your kids smelling like alcohol.
Gray told cops that he was a personal friend of the district attorney, but that they should treat him like they would any other person. Number 3, suspected DUI crash. we're getting a look at what Kalamazoo County Sheriff's deputies witnessed after responding to a crash involving the St. Joseph County Sheriff, who was allegedly inebriated at the time. Witnesses told first responders that Mark Lillywhite was noticeably affected following the incident, according to body camera evidence. Lillywhite, 47, was driving when his car collided with a Nissan Rogue. Both vehicles lost control and ran off the road because of the incident. Minor injuries were sustained by passengers in both vehicles. 2 people inside the Nissan Rogue were rattled and reported stiffness behind their shoulders where the seatbelt is located. Kalamazoo County Sheriff's deputies were the first to arrive at the scene and promptly requested that Michigan State Police take over the investigation. When officers spoke with the driver of the Chevy, they noticed indicators of intoxication. Troopers apprehended Lillywhite after administering field sobriety tests and evaluations. Number 2, suspect of DUI begs.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay.
The footage from a police body camera shows an Oklahoma City police captain who was pulled over for suspected drunk driving, asking the arresting officer to turn off his body camera. Sergeant Christopher Skinner stopped Captain James Matthew French, 55, after allegedly spotting his SUV swerving and turning without signaling, according to body camera footage. French is seen in the body camera video telling Skinner he is an Oklahoma City police captain before pointing to his chest and instructing Skinner to turn off his body camera.
Are you going to do the test or not?
Will you please talk to me?
I'll talk to you once we're done.
You can turn it off, you can turn it on.
I can turn it off once I'm done with my investigation, sir.
Okay.
French urges the cop to switch off his body camera again less than a minute later. Skinner inquired of French how much he had to drink. French stated that he was in a poker game and drank 3 or 4 beers, the most recent of which was roughly 2 hours before the traffic stop. As French struggles with the field sobriety tests, the video shows French constantly imploring Skinner to turn off the body camera. French was detained and booked on suspicion of driving while intoxicated and failing to signal intent to turn. Number 1, Victor Barakat arrest.
Victor, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, you injured at all?
Yeah, my right shoulder.
Your right shoulder?
Yes.
Have you had an injury to your right shoulder
Yes.
before?
Hey, reach for my gun.
Joliet police officers gather on Timber Point Drive to arrest Rolling Meadows bank robbery suspect Victor Barakat of Joliet.
Shoulder?
Yes.
Have you had an injury to your right shoulder
Yes.
before?
Hey, reach for my gun.
Victor, stop it. Victor?
What?
Listen to me.
My shoulder!
Get down.
My shoulder!
According to officials, Joliet police body camera footage shows Barakat pull a gun, trying to shoot at officers gathered on his front porch. Later, after his capture, the footage shows Barakat try to remove a gun from the holster of another Joliet police officer. Some people are brave and stupid, and it seems like they don't realize that they just make their situation worse when they keep resisting and fighting back. It's clear that being a cop is not easy, and one wrong decision can change the lives of people in an instant. It troubles me to see so many adults still drinking and driving. Some people are just plain dumb. Which one was your favorite? Why don't you let us know in the comments below? And well, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and let us know in the comments what you think. Check out our other videos and subscribe to be a part of the fun. Click on the notification icon so you can see our new videos as soon as they're uploaded. Thanks for watching and see you next time.